It was a sunny afternoon when Elon Musk, the tech billionaire and visionary, decided to take a rare break from his demanding schedule. Clad in his usual casual attire, a pair of jeans and sneakers, he stepped into the city's most luxurious shopping mall. But it wasn't the jeans or sneakers that caught everyone's attention, it was the t-shirt he wore. Boldly emblazoned across his chest was a controversial statement: "Power to the innovators, not the politicians." The words, both thought-provoking and polarizing, immediately drew whispers from passers-by. Some admired his audacity, while others shot him disapproving glances. As Elon strolled past high-end boutiques and chic cafes, he seemed unfazed by the growing buzz around him. A group of teenagers pointed their phones in his direction, snapping pictures and recording videos. "Is that Elon Musk?" one of them asked, wide-eyed. Within minutes, murmurs turned into murmurs of recognition, and a small crowd began to form at a distance, trailing him like curious shadows. But the calm didn't last long. Two mall security guards, dressed in crisp uniforms and earpieces, approached Elon with stern expressions. Their badges gleamed under the mall's bright lights, emphasizing their authority. "Sir," one of them said, his voice firm but polite, "we need to talk." Elon stopped, his eyebrows arching slightly in amusement. "Talk? About what?" he asked, his tone calm but laced with curiosity. The other guard gestured at his shirt. "Your t-shirt is causing a disturbance. We've had several complaints. This is private property, and we have the right to ask you to leave." The small crowd that had gathered began whispering louder, their phones now pointed directly at the unfolding confrontation. Elon glanced at the crowd, then back at the guards, a sly grin creeping across his face. "You're kicking me out because of my shirt?" he asked, his voice now carrying a hint of challenge. "Sir, we don't want any trouble," the first guard insisted. "Please cooperate or we'll have to escort you out." Elon crossed his arms, standing his ground. "No," he said firmly. "I'm not leaving." Gasps rippled through the crowd. Phones captured every moment as the tension between Elon and the guards thickened. The scene was set for something bigger, something no one in that mall could have anticipated. The guards exchanged uneasy glances. The situation was spiraling, and Elon Musk's calm defiance hinted at something none of them were prepared for. The murmurs grew louder and the crowd surrounding Elon Musk swelled. What began as a few curious onlookers had now turned into a buzzing group of mall-goers, all eager to witness the billionaire's standoff with mall security. Phones were held high, recording every moment from every angle. The tension in the air was electric. Some whispered in hushed tones, while others loudly voiced their opinions. "This is ridiculous," a young man in a hoodie muttered to his friend. "They can't kick him out for wearing a t-shirt?" "Well, it's private property," his friend replied, unsure. "But still, it's Elon Musk." Nearby, a middle-aged woman clutched her shopping bags and frowned. "I don't care who he is. Rules are rules. He should just leave." The debate spilled onto social media within minutes. Videos of the confrontation were uploaded to TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter. Captions ranged from supportive to scathing. "Elon Musk stands his ground." Hashtag freedom of expression. Hashtag mall drama. "Billionaire privilege on full display." Hashtag elongate. "Can you believe this? They're kicking him out over a t-shirt." Hashtag justice for Elon. The hashtags hashtag Elon versus mall and hashtag freedom to innovate quickly began trending. Live streams from the mall garnered thousands of viewers, all clamoring for updates. Online forums buzzed with speculation. Was this a publicity stunt? Was Elon making a political statement? Or was it just another Musk moment spiraling out of control? Back in the mall, the crowd began to take sides. "Let him stay," someone shouted, and a few others cheered in agreement. "Rules are rules," another voice countered, igniting a verbal tug-of-war among the onlookers. Amid the commotion, the security guards grew visibly uneasy. One of them reached for his radio, muttering something inaudible into it. Moments later, a tall, sharply dressed man emerged from the escalators. His polished shoes clicked against the marble floor as he approached. The name tag on his blazer read, "Derek Stone, Mall Director." The crowd parted slightly to make way for him. His expression was unreadable, cool and composed, yet his eyes scanned the scene with a sharp intensity. "Mr. Musk," he said, his voice calm but authoritative, "I'm Derek Stone, the director of this establishment. I understand there's been an issue here." Elon turned to face him, his grin unwavering. "An issue? Oh no. I'd call this an opportunity." The crowd murmured in confusion. Derek tilted his head, his brow furrowing. "What do you mean by that?" Elon leaned in slightly, his voice low but loud enough for the crowd to hear. "You'll find out soon enough. Let's just say, something big is about to happen." Gasps erupted from the crowd as Derek's expression hardened. The mall director glanced at the guards, then back at Elon as if bracing for whatever Musk had planned. The tension in the air seemed to thicken as Elon Musk stood his ground. His enigmatic smirk left the crowd guessing. What did he mean by something big happening? As the mall director, Derek Stone, pressed him for answers, Elon casually crossed his arms. "You see, Derek, this isn't just about a t-shirt," he said, his voice calm but deliberate. "It's about something much larger, something the world needs to pay attention to." Before Derek could respond, a voice from the crowd interrupted. "Wait. I know what this is about." All eyes turned to a young woman stepping forward, clutching a small notebook and a microphone. Her name tag read, Sophia Hayes, independent journalist. She was a rising star in investigative reporting, known for uncovering hidden truths. "This t-shirt," Sophia began, gesturing toward Elon, "isn't just a statement. It's part of a larger initiative Musk announced last week, aimed at challenging corrupt systems that stifle innovation and progress." Gasps rippled through the crowd. Many had heard whispers about Musk's latest endeavor, but no one expected it to play out in such dramatic fashion. Sophia continued, her voice growing more confident. "Elon has been working with young activists across the globe to bring attention to unjust practices in politics and corporate governance. The small incident? It's not a coincidence, it's a demonstration." The crowd erupted into murmurs of astonishment and debate. From behind Sophia, another figure stepped forward. He was a tall, lanky man with a camera slung around his neck and a laptop bag over his shoulder. His name was Liam Carter, a tech journalist who specialized in breaking stories about Silicon Valley and global innovations. "Exactly," Liam chimed in, addressing the crowd. "This isn't just about freedom of expression. This is about the stifling of innovation by outdated systems." Musk's t-shirt is a challenge, a rallying cry for change. Mall director Derek Stone's expression darkened. "This is a private property, not a platform for political activism," he said sternly. Elon turned to Derek, his smirk widening. "It's funny, isn't it? How quickly people in power try to shut down change." The crowd, now emboldened by the revelations, began to cheer. Some even started chanting, "Let him stay." Derek was visibly shaken but tried to maintain control. "Mr. Musk, this needs to end now. I'm giving you one last chance to leave." Elon took a step closer to Derek, his voice calm but resonant. "Oh, I'm leaving," he said cryptically, "but not before everyone here, and the world, sees what happens when you try to silence innovation. They'll regret this by tomorrow morning." The crowd erupted in speculation, their phones capturing every word. Derek Stone hesitated, realizing he might have underestimated Musk. Whatever Elon was planning, it was already in motion. By the time Elon Musk left the mall, escorted by a visibly conflicted Derek Stone and his security team, the footage of the incident had already gone viral. Within hours, millions of people across the globe were watching the dramatic standoff, dissecting every detail in real time. Twitter exploded with hashtags like #Elon vs Mall, #Freedom to Innovate, and #Mallgate. TikTok became a hub of creativity, with users remixing and reenacting the confrontation in comedic sketches, while Instagram flooded with memes showcasing Elon's defiant stance against the mall director. One particularly viral post featured a still shot of Elon in his bold t-shirt, overlaid with the caption, "When innovation gets kicked out, change kicks in." But the response wasn't all positive. Mainstream media quickly jumped into the fray, and opinions varied widely. Sympathetic outlets praised Musk's courage, framing him as a visionary standing up for freedom of expression. Headlines like, "Elon Musk's bold stand, a fight for innovation in the face of censorship." "Mall standoff sparks global debate on free speech and corporate control." Others, however, were less forgiving. Critical voices questioned Musk's motives, accusing him of grandstanding for personal gain. Opposing headlines read, "Billionaire drama? Was this just another PR stunt? Elon Musk, innovator or instigator?" The media frenzy only fueled public curiosity. Debates raged across talk shows, online forums, and podcasts. While some criticized the mall's decision, others dissected Elon's cryptic parting words, "They'll regret this by tomorrow morning." Amid the chaos, a single tweet from Musk's account appeared at 2:37 a.m. Eastern Time. "Innovation thrives in adversity. Stay tuned." The world went into overdrive. Speculation ran rampant about what Musk might reveal. Was it a new product launch? A social movement? A retaliation against the mall? Tesla stock spiked in after-hours trading, with investors eager to capitalize on whatever Musk had planned. The intrigue deepened when Tesla's official account posted a teaser video the next morning. It was a sleek, minimalist clip showing cryptic phrases flashing across the screen. Disruption starts now. The power of one inspires the change of many. A world first revealed tomorrow. The video ended with the Tesla logo and a timestamp, 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Speculation reached a fever pitch. News outlets began dissecting the teaser, scrambling to connect dots that weren't even visible. Analysts theorized it could be anything from a groundbreaking new technology to a social initiative targeting systemic issues Musk had referenced in the past. The mall itself wasn't spared from the spotlight. Its Yelp page was bombarded with reviews both praising and condemning its actions, while Derek Stone faced mounting pressure from the public and the media. As the clock ticked down to Tesla's announcement, the world collectively held its breath. Whatever was about to happen, it was clear that the events at the mall were only the beginning. At exactly noon, Tesla's live stream began, promising answers that would either cement Elon Musk's actions as revolutionary or reveal them as yet another billionaire stunt. The world was watching. The world watched with bated breath as the Tesla livestream began. Elon Musk stood in front of a simple black backdrop with the Tesla logo behind him. No flashy stage or dramatic lighting, just him, a microphone, and a quiet confidence that commanded attention. "Thank you for being here," Elon began, his voice calm but resonant. "Before we get to the big reveal, I want to address what happened yesterday." A screen behind him flickered to life, replaying the now infamous footage of the mall standoff. Gasps rippled through the crowd gathered at Tesla HQ, while millions tuned in online. "That wasn't just an incident," Elon continued. "It was a statement, a deliberate act to draw attention to something much larger than myself." He paused, his eyes scanning the room. "That t-shirt I wore? It wasn't random. It's part of a message. A message about freedom, innovation, and the power of individuals to challenge systems that hold us back." The audience leaned in, captivated. Elon took a deep breath and continued, "For years I've witnessed how bureaucracies and outdated systems have stifled creativity, silenced voices, and slowed progress. Whether it's in technology, education, or social justice, the barriers are the same. Power concentrated in the hands of a few, leaving the rest of us to fight for scraps." He gestured to the screen where the bold statement on his t-shirt reappeared, "Unmute the future." "This phrase," Elon said, "is the foundation of a new initiative we're launching today, Project Catalyst." The screen changed again, showing a sleek logo for Project Catalyst, accompanied by a tagline, "Empowering Voices. Breaking Barriers." Elon's tone shifted, becoming more personal. "Yesterday I used the platform I have to demonstrate what so many face every day, being silenced, ignored, or dismissed for daring to challenge the status quo. But this isn't just about me. It's about all of us." He began to outline the initiative. Project Catalyst would focus on three main pillars. Funding grassroots innovation. A $1 billion fund to support underrepresented inventors, entrepreneurs, and creators who lacked access to traditional resources. Advocating for systemic change. Partnering with legal experts and policymakers to challenge laws and practices that suppress innovation and individual freedoms. Creating open platforms. Building a global digital platform where ideas could be shared, funded, and brought to life without interference from gatekeepers. The room erupted into applause, but Elon wasn't done. He gestured to a side stage where a young woman emerged, the same activist who had been in the mall crowd. "This is Maya," Elon introduced. "She's 22 years old and has been working tirelessly to bring clean energy solutions to her rural community. She couldn't get funding because she didn't fit the mold of what traditional investors look for. But Maya's ideas? They're revolutionary. And today, I'm proud to announce she's the first recipient of the Project Catalyst grant." Maya stepped forward, her voice trembling with emotion as she thanked Elon and shared her story. Her words were raw, powerful, and inspiring. Finally, Elon closed with a heartfelt speech. "To the mall security who escorted me out, to Derek Stone, and to everyone watching, I hope this reminds you of one thing: the power of individuals to create change. It doesn't matter how small your voice feels or how large the barriers seem. Together we can unmute the future." The crowd erupted in a standing ovation. Online, reactions poured in, with countless viewers moved to tears by Maya's story and Elon's vision. Even Derek Stone, watching from the mall's office, found himself nodding in admiration. This wasn't just a stunt, it was a spark that ignited a movement. The aftermath of Elon Musk's press conference sent shockwaves across the world. The powerful launch of Project Catalyst not only sparked global conversations but also forced the mall at the center of the controversy to take action. Within 48 hours, the mall's management released an official statement. "We deeply regret the incident involving Mr. Elon Musk and acknowledge the importance of the message he conveyed. Effective immediately, we are partnering with Project Catalyst to ensure our spaces foster innovation, inclusivity, and freedom of expression." Derek Stone, the head of mall security, stood before the press, visibly humbled. "I've had time to reflect," he admitted. "What we did was wrong. We acted without understanding the full picture. Mr. Musk's message taught us the importance of listening before reacting. On behalf of my team, I sincerely apologize." This public acknowledgement was followed by a symbolic act. The mall announced the establishment of a permanent innovation hub within its premises, funded in part by Project Catalyst. The hub would serve as a space for creators, activists, and entrepreneurs to collaborate and showcase their ideas, ensuring that the mall became a beacon for progress rather than a battleground for misunderstandings. The gesture didn't go unnoticed. Social media erupted with praise for the mall's decision, while Derek Stone became an unlikely symbol of redemption. Interviewed by news outlets, he reflected on how the incident had changed his perspective. "We all have a role to play in shaping the future. Sometimes it starts with admitting we were wrong." As the weeks passed, Project Catalyst gained momentum. Stories of grassroots innovators receiving support flooded the internet, each one more inspiring than the last. Maya's success story became a rallying cry for countless others who had felt overlooked or silenced. Elon Musk, true to his style, remained understated about the movement he had ignited. When asked about the mall incident in a follow-up interview, he simply smiled. "It's not about me. It's about what we can achieve when we amplify the voices that matter." The camera pans out, showing a global ripple effect of change. People from every corner of the world are inspired by Musk's actions, sparking their own initiatives to break down barriers. The audience is left reflective, reminded that even the smallest act of defiance can create waves of transformation, proof that one bold step can inspire a legacy of change.